Good evening. No one's here that I can see yet, but in case anybody's watching the beginning, welcome to Bay's Place. And I hope you're staying warm with this freaking cold, because it is so cold, it's pathetic. Now, one thing I want to show you is the sweet potatoes. So look how good, this is the standard sweet potato from the one that I grew myself. And you can see the slips forming. And right here is the purple sweet potatoes. And look at how many slips are showing up there. This thing is going crazy. You even could see some going in from the water coming up towards the top. So I'm going to have a lot of slips to be transplanting this weekend probably. So that is one good thing that's showing up. Now in Franklin, Ohio, according to the city of Franklin, we got 14 inches of snow during the snowstorm. My apartment being drafty and everything. You see warm sweatshirt, turtleneck, and a sweater. And as you can see over there at Lucy's cage, I made it into a cave for her. So she's got wind blockage all around her, so she can use her own body heat to keep warmer. The temperature in the apartment right now is finally up to 67 degrees. When I got up this morning, it was only 60 because I don't leave the space heater running when I'm asleep. Because I figured better to be awake and keep my eye on it than it is to let it run during the night when I'm sleeping. I'm afraid of fire, of course. Now, other than that, not much else is going on except for it's bitter cold. Let's see if we can get Nightbot to tell us what the weather is right now. It's going to take a minute for it to show up, but we shall see that soon. Well, hello, Erica. Good to see you. Are you staying warm in this weather? For some reason, just now did mine. Weather in Franklin is conditions are clear with a temperature of 10 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 60%. It's 35% in my apartment. Let's see if it'll do Erica's now. It was 0 degrees when I got up this morning with wind chill of 13 below. So it was bitter cold. Let's see if we can do you again, Erica. Now in Horatio, the conditions are clear with a temperature of 40 degrees. The wind's blowing from the southeast at 2 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 64. Oh, you are nice and warm. I wish we'd get up at least to freezing, you know, instead of being below freezing. But according to the Weather Channel, it's going to be 19 for Thursday and Friday and 17 on Saturday. we won't see warm temperatures. In other words, close until Wednesday. Wednesday. And we'll get snow showers when it does peak up above. Hello, Andy. And Andy's weather in West Plains is conditions are clear with the temperature of 36. The wind is blowing from the southeast at 2 miles per hour. The current humidity is 40%. Oh, it is nice to have that. Now, earlier I showed them before anybody got here. So you guys are here now. I'll show you. This is the sweet potato slips from the sweet potato I grew. See, it's got a few all over it. Now here's the Japanese purple. As you can see, it's got sweet potato slips all around it. I see even some in the water that's going to come up out of the water soon. And look at all these there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 there. And then underneath you got a couple of them. So what I'll do is I'll Hi, Amy. And I don't know if you've seen, I just got done showing the sweet potato slips. Well, I got my space heater on along with the apartment heat and dressing warm because when I got up this morning, it was 59 degrees is what it was. And right now it's 68 in my apartment. Well, Amy, you know where to come get your slips. You live close enough to drive on up. Because what I'll do is I'll pull those out, the ones with roots. I'll have to do that. Oh, Erica. Haven't had water since Saturday evening. Hopefully we will get it tomorrow. Oh. Well, if your temperature stay in the 40s, that hose should be dry, melting out pretty soon. And Amy, we got the final count. According to the city of Franklin, we got 14 inches of snow. Yep. Oh my goodness, Erica, I'm so sad. Andy says they only got 8 inches. Amy says she's been shoveling paths out to the animal pens. Half the time I've been taking Lucy out, she has been going potty. She says, I don't want to jump in that snow and go potty, Mom. So tonight I might have to take her out to the one place I don't like going to because I have to wear my headlamp. Penny is awaiting blood work. Something's wrong. Amy, I don't remember if Penny was one of your animals or your dog or your person. Oh, diabetes or Cushing's. Oh, it's your dog. I'm sorry. See. Oh, I'm so sad if that's Cushing's. Andy's in Missouri and Erica is in south of Arkansas, south part of Arkansas. Okay, she'll be 14 next month. There's meds for all of it. Okay. Northern Arkansas, you would have Andy's type weather. So she's just a little bit from North Arkansas. Southern Arkansas, you'd be in Erica's area, where she had 40 today. I remember the couple winters ago, uh, when they had the Arctic go down, the Arctic blast hit that area. So she's about the same age as Lucy. Andy's at the border of Arkansas, kind of a little right of Benson. Erica is a little below and to the left of Bradson. If you're looking, no, I wasn't looking at the map. And Erica, Andy wants to know if the ice storm of 2021 got into Arkansas. Good evening, Joseph. So I got a throw blanket wrapped around my waist to keep my legs warm from the draft. Let's see what Joseph's weather is. Lawton, conditions are clear with a temperature of 36. The wind is blowing from the south at 7 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 64%. And he said in 2021, she don't know. She's pretty sure that was the year she was in Texas, the year when it hit. And Erica said, we got snow. But how much snow did you get, Erica? Like I said, I found out today we had 14 inches. I thought 13. They said 14. The city of Franklin did. Erica, how much snow did you get? And Joseph, how much snow did you get? Oh, you got snow in 2021. Yeah. Joseph said in Oklahoma there, they got more sleet than snow. And Erica said this storm was about 3 inches of ice. Joseph says we got more sleet than snow, but he's not sure how much. I'm drinking a lot more coffee, trying to stay warm. But one thing, I won't disappear when I go after coffee. Sorry. I just have to go right. I did disappear, but at least I can still see the screen. There we go. Let me see. This storm was about 3 inches of ice, and Joseph says he's not sure how much. I guesstimated measuring, and I figured we had about 13 inches, but the city of Franklin said that we got 14. Joseph says maybe he got 3 inches. But things are kind of tiring going downwards for this weather. I just had to find a way to take someplace to take Lucy where she could run and go potty. But Joseph, you got to see these purples. Look how many slips. Got some underwater. So we got lots of the purple Japanese sweet potatoes slips. And there's 5 in here, and I'm thankful. And the one that I planted myself that I grew is now putting off slips. When this one gets about that big, then I might put it in the jar to get grow roots. You have a blessed day, Erica. Yeah, we'll see. At a later date, I might raffle off a few slips. Because I know how to make them safe for transport. Now, I do have a little blanket that I put at the door to block the draft from the bottom of the door. I just can't block the whole door, which I need to do. That whole area is drafty. Temperature is starting to drop in here, so the wind must be picking up. Yeah, pretty soon I should be getting the bullseye beets. And I found some of my moringa seeds, so I may grow a little bit of moringa in there. Because moringa doesn't like cold, so it won't never make a tree, but to get to a bush at least. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Gotta wait for the lows to level out a little bit. Because when you're going below 0 at night, it's not good. Because we're under another weather warning. Let me see if I can show you here. Well, they're not showing us a warning. So it's going to be cold because it feels like 2 degrees outside right now. But when I go to take Lucy out again tonight, it's going to feel like 0. They were talking, if you go to AccuWeather, they give you a cold advisory. But The National Weather Service hasn't issued one for here yet either. Let me share this with you guys. See, it's 9 degrees now, but it feels like 3. The wind is just 3 miles an hour. Then it's going to get down to 5. Let's see. It's going to get to 3 below tonight. Well, it'll be 3 below just before I get up. Then start coming up. So the weather is not going to be fun. That's for sure. Let's see what they say about. Yeah, it's going to get 4 below tonight. Then tomorrow it's going to be 20 with 1 above. Then Friday is going to be 19 with a 4 below in the morning. Then Saturday is only going to be 17 degrees. Hey, Christopher. Been in the ice since the snow. Lots of shoveling and coldness. Yeah, I agree. The wind chill with the chill factor, yes. With the wind chill factor, it's be colder. Because it says that before you know it, it'd be 98 degrees and 98% humidity. Yeah, that in about 6 months from now. And Amy says, one can dream. It's been bitter cold out. It's one thing about having hot coffee. I can put my hand around the cup, let my fingers get warm. Oh. Andy says she found her first egg from the young'uns today. Thank you, Amy. See, they change color depending on how the light hits them. See, it's look almost copper at one point. But that is great, Andy. Just 1 egg from the youngster so far? They may say it's too cold to lay. When my apartment quits being drafty, then I'll be able to take my hat off. Oh, just 1, the first one. That's cool. That's cool. Well, Andy, them being 8 weeks old, in this cold of weather, I can understand why. No, Amy, I don't trust electric blankets. My blankets on my bed keep me toasty warm when I get in bed. It takes a few minutes for my body heat to warm the area, but then after that, I can sweat during the night. I need to find that heated vest that Andy has, or the heated blanket that's made into a hoodie like. You know, it would be nice to have a wool blanket that you could wash. Okay, Andy, I'll wait for the links. I don't do well with electricity like that. Me too, Amy. I am terrified of fires. I've been in too many of them as a child. But if I had of the kind that are battery operated, that'd be a different story. Andy, can you send that to me through Facebook? Because on StreamYard, I can't use them. Let me see if I can get to my channel and see if I can get to it that way. Hey, KP. Oh, I'm adding that to my cart. Amy says, you know, the Chinese soft lining for parkas, having that as an inner blanket lining might be nice. Yeah, because all that really is a sheet of malar. KP, how's your world? In other words, how's the weather in your world? Amy wants to know. Find out how KP's weather's doing, and then we can see what's going on. All right, trying to find something. Oh, and you guys, keep Steve Swanson in your prayers. They've been without electricity since the storm. Yeah, let me see here. Thank you, Andy. And is this moving slow to everybody else? Oh, wow. Medium man's might be just the size I need. It says it comes in medium and large. KP, how's your weather, dear? I don't know if you guys can hear me or anything, but it looks like the chat hasn't moved since for the last 6 minutes. Okay, Joseph can hear me, and Andy's looking things up for me. That's cool. I was worried because nothing was moving. See, a man's medium is about the size I wear, which is a woman's size 16, you know. Oh, Andy, I gotta show that to people. Let's see. Now, see, this one is $100. Let's see what they do on a medium. It goes to a 3X at the highest. And it doesn't matter what size it is, it's going to be all the same price. $100. Oh, yeah, Andy, after this is over with, I'm going to have to look at everything. Why is it showing on Facebook? Okay, thank you, Amy. But I'm going to have to look at all of this, Andy. You can even buy the batteries for them. So you have extra batteries, which is cool. But that's something that would be good for me taking Lucy on walks with. I just need the best because I got a good, beautiful coat from my daughter for Christmas. I'm not delayed or skipping. Okay. It's just everybody else is busy and being quiet. Okay. Thank you so very much, Andy. Yeah, because I put that vest on and then, yeah, it'll keep me warm. He's in Tennessee and he's been out, no electricity or anything for 4 days. And it may be, he's thinking it could be up to 20 days before he gets any electricity in his place. Christopher said he'd participate more, but he's actually watching from the shower. Yeah, I've been worrying about Steve. Well, Christopher, now you've got Amy in there with you. Because she says, please, pass the soap, please. You would, at the very least, need a case of hand warmers. And you'd have to replace it they're 18-hour hand warmers. I'd replace them every 16 hours. Okay, Amy and Christopher, you gave Andy a mental picture she doesn't want. Exactly, they are. Joseph says, at the electric coop I work at, sent 5 trucks and 5 guys to go help restore power in Mississippi. Should have sent some to Tennessee too. I really don't want that cigarette. That was great. Yeah, 5 trucks and 5 guys. I think Steve's in the same kind of problems. And Joseph says maybe it was Tennessee. Did you guys hear what Ryan Hall said? The next cold spell is going to be sending below freezing to as far south as Miami, Florida. And he says the other day she saw the Rock's face, Dwayne Johnson, pop up for a second, and he thought that they flashed a picture of Christopher. I can see that. Annie, I'm sorry. You know how that is. Mostly when you're talking about guys, I'm going to say he easy. I know. It's okay to pick on me. And Christopher says, we shaved headed people all look alike. Hey, Christopher, do you wax your head? Yeah, but not all can pull off the shaved head look, though. Yeah. Yeah, because some people shave to look like uh that dragon that says not the mama, not the mama. And to think the shaved head became a thing way back when Telly Savalas was shaved. Yeah, you like it on the right people. Somebody's got a nice firm shaped head. And Amy says, Andy, the mental picture I didn't beat was bathing ducks in the tub for tonight. And Andy says she can't get her hubby to try it even once for her. She can't get him to try it. I think it takes a guy with self confidence to be able to do it. Has to be a guy sure of himself. Hey, there's Parmal. Good to see you. How's your weather? We got 14 inches, and we've been dealing with sub-zero overnight. It's good now. Yeah, you're in a warmer state, if I remember correctly. You're in Arkansas, aren't you? Or Texas? It's 68 degrees in here. That's right, Louisiana. I'm sorry. Christopher says this week you made 2 giant soups, chicken with taro or farro grain, and a tomato sausage gumbo type with farro grain. That's good. And Farmouth, that's right. You're in Louisiana. I got to remember which person I put you with. Oh, I love you guys. Annie said she made a good sized pot of chicken noodle soup. You mean it was it rabbit? Well, you haven't been breeding rabbits, so you can't have a rabbit soup. Amy says Snow is a girl, but the second one was Toast, my Drake. He's enormous. Ooh. Why is it so freaking cold in here right now? And he says she accidentally bought chicken wings, so she grabbed a few rabbit back straps in it that she had in a freezer. And he says, who loves you, baby? Christopher says, yes, Andy, it's the chicken noodle season. I swapped out noodles with the farro grain. which was good, different texture. I know what it is. I've been sitting too long. It does sound good. I agree with Andy, Christopher. It does sound good. I was thinking about making chili this morning. I guess I'll have to do that tomorrow. And Amy is telling Andy she made German spice bread, sort of like coffee cake, and baked a chicken. It all sounds good. I had fried bologna for lunch. Yeah, but I think I'm going to have some I'm going to make chili tomorrow. You should do a short video that grocer near you. Sacks of grain, staple good, looks like an old frontier store. Christopher has chicken, Amy. I know Christopher has chickens. I can't remember the last time I've been in an Amish store. Shit, that would have had to have been at least 30 years ago. Last time I was able to go to one. And that's what the Amish do to begin with. They don't go buy toilet paper and eggs and bread, all things that spoil. But that's what happens around here when there's a crisis. They stock up their grains and all that kind of things, can up their foods so that they have it. Christopher, go ahead and drop the link to your channel. Type in exclamation point quail and it'll drop your channel. Hey, nothing. Yeah, we're staying warm. I got enough clothes on. My apartment's drafty. They got a blanket around my legs. And we got 13 inches of snow. See, Blaze says, please check out this awesome channel, Dinosaur Omelet. There you go. I'd say do what grabs you worst. I know I get a kick out of it when I make it to your live streams to watch and poke at you a little bit. Andy's granddaughter just told her the dinosaur the dinosaur channel. Then she said, "Can we watch it?" I said, "He's on here right now." Then she said, "Tell him I said hello." I say put him in there. I know, Christopher, you guys are nice. Well, Andy, I won't tell her if you don't tell her. That's teaching her animal husbandry. She bought the black walnut cracker and she's going to town. She's cracking those black walnuts. Christopher's telling Sierra, hi there. I hope you're enjoying all the snow if you hit snow. And he says, sounds like a deal. Yeah, like the one that I put out earlier. You have a blessed night too, Christopher. And she's a beautiful and special kid too. And she said, Sierra said, thank you, Christopher. Let me see if I can find something here. No, that's wrong file. I'm trying to find something so you guys can watch while I go do what I have to do real quick. Let me see. Andy says she was looking for Katrina's live all evening. Then she realized it was No, it was Monday night, not Sunday. It was Monday night. Oh, I haven't uploaded them. That's why. Yeah, I have. No, no, I haven't. That isn't it. No, it was Monday it was on, not Sunday. Oh boy. That is comical. It's still going hard from the. Well, that is comical in a way. Okay, you guys, I want to show you this. This is what I got a kick out of. Is the fact that you'll see. They recently filed the sidewalk here on Main Street. There you go, Franklin. That was the first time that I've ever seen them do anything like that before. And it really surprised me. And he says, so her doctor called today and said the heart monitor results were in. Everything looks good. Nothing to worry about. That's great. Amy said they had snow level emergency Monday, so she stayed home on call. And she tells Andy that was wonderful news, and I agree. Yeah, that's what they, all my life, that's all I've ever seen. I'm 67 years old, and that's the first time that I've seen anybody in real life doing that with snow removal. That was surprising to me. Yeah. They've been doing that to a lot of people. They've been covering up the cars and everything. So that's good, Andy. That is great news. It's healthy and her blood work is all good. He hasn't given her anything for any medicine for anything either. So that's always good news. I'm going to have to unwrap myself after I get comfortable to get more coffee because gotta have coffee wine. If I didn't have the computer on a slant on my desk, you guys would be able to see me getting coffee. Let's see. Yeah, I moved where I first put it the first time I had the apartment. Andy. Andy says I know she knows she'll be healthy enough to finish raising her granddaughter. That's great news. My goal is to put my family back out of business. I understand that. Sometimes I think doctors make you sick by saying one thing and putting that something in your mind and makes your body show it. That's all part of the what do they call it? Placebo effect. And he says knee doctor said it ain't bad enough to think about replacement yet. Just got a shot in the knee. That's good. Yeah. They like to use a placebo, and it's not always for good. So I don't trust doctors. It's all hogwash. I do have the MRI on the 11th of February for my shoulder. So Andy's got a whole bunch of good news for us. That is great. Down to 4 people. And it is getting drafty in here. Lucy's all comfortable in her snug little room. So Andy, yeah, you'll be around for a long time. Everything's closed, Joseph. It's just the door. You can see daylight through the cracks in the door. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can block that area off. I'm in a study trying to figure it out. I did put a blanket against the door on the part. We understand, Pharma. He says if anyone said anything to him, he's sorry because his phone rang. Yeah, dogs can say no, Andy. And Sierra heard it too. The thing is, the people on upstairs, all their cold air comes down here when their apartments heat up. We're back up to 5 people now. Yeah, because then they get all my heat. Because cold air falls. But in the wintertime, it makes you feel like you got an air conditioner on. Oh, this cup's nice and warm. So, Farma, what kind of weather did you get Sunday and Monday? Andy says her basement stays cold. It should be about 60 degrees in the basement. Bedroom. Oh, your bedroom's in the basement. Well, right underneath my apartment, there's a place where they got all the water, hot water tanks and that at. Do you have a heated mattress pad? Is it battery operated or plugged in? That's what I can get. I can get my plant mats out, plug them in, put them in my bed to warm up my bed before I go to bed at night. You said your bedroom is in the basement and it always stays cold. Should stay about 60, 65 degrees in the basement without heat. And then you said I have a heated mattress pad, so that helps. I said, is it electric or is it the kind you plug in or is it battery operated? You made a Amy said she made a draft blocker for the bottom of the door. Well, that's cool. That would be great if you could. Oh, that's king size, so Andy. I would need one smaller than that. Let me see. Yeah, queen size. I would have to look at that later. Andy, thank you for the link. It's a plug-in one. See, then I'd have to use it just to heat up the bed, then unplug it when I go to bed. The problem is about that far up from the bottom of the door, you can see daylight coming in. So that is another place that is bad. Annie says she bought a queen size one, but that was 2 years ago. I don't think my bedroom can handle a queen size bed. I seen where they had queen, and king. And he says it's on all night, every night for her. Yeah, I'm leery about electric pads or blankets. I remember when the electric blankets used to catch fire. And I've been woken up by too many fires to want to think about it. And I says, yeah, the only heated something she has that isn't battery ran. Yep, right now, all I need is I was thinking last night, I wish I had a bed warmer. Let me measure it real quick for you, Amy. "36 inches." The actual door itself, 36 inches. Bought her hubby one of those blankets. It was supposed to be here Saturday, but of course it didn't get here until yesterday. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, you guys, they say I have a package outside. Let me check it real quick. Joseph said, good night, everyone. And Verna, I hope you stay warm. Joseph, I'm going to stay warm one way or the other. Okay, just a second, guys. I have to check the door because it says I got a delivery. Lucy. Oh, crap. Oh. Lucy. I ordered my jeans and they were at the other door, so I had to run out just like I was to get the damn package before it got stolen. Oh, I know, Lucy. Go lay down now. You're not going out. You gotta wait. I wanted him to have during the cold lock-in, but it didn't happen that way. I know. I gotta call Amazon and cuss them out again. That's twice they delivered at the wrong door. Oh. I gotta get warmed up. So I gotta open this up. Oh. I went out in that cold weather without a coat or nothing. Yes, you know I have Lucy. Amy, you've met her. Yeah, I could use those heated hand warmers too right now. Just sitting in my apartment because my hands get so cold if I sit here. That my temperature's down to 67 in here. That's what you call cold, cold, cold. Yeah, this is how. Let me show you. It's only 6 degrees outside. But with the wind chill, let me see what the Weather Channel says it is. 0 degrees outside. So I went out in 0 degrees weather to retrieve my package. And in West Plains, it's 31 degrees. Yeah, you're a bit warmer. Quite a bit warmer. If it was 31 degrees outside, I'd be able to handle that. Let's see. Amy's is Seattle Township conditions are clear with temperature of 3. The wind is blowing from the southwest 3 miles per hour. You're 3 degrees warmer than I am, Amy. No, mine is 0. No, oh no, you're right. It's 6. Yeah, I'm a little bit warmer than Amy. But with the wind chill factor, I'm at 0. That's what I was going at. But she's only about an hour and a half away from me. There. Still cold no matter what. Yeah. When you're 25 degrees below freezing, that's a lot. See, this is another one. This is my old crochet project. This blanket I made about 12 years ago to put on my couch. Mm. Hello, Annette. Yeah, I have heat in my home. It's just, it's not very efficient. Baseboard heat isn't efficient, mostly when none of the doors line up. No, I don't have Lucy as a bed warmer because if she leaks, I don't need a wet spot on my bed. And I don't think she can jump up in the bed now, anyhow. It's just, it's very cold here, Annette. Gets a good girl. I don't understand that, Andy. No, Lucy gets better taken care of than I do. She had a foam mattress before I ever had one. A memory foam mattress. Now, Lucy is a good girl, yeah. Autocorrect, I agree. But Lucy used to sleep on the foot of my bed. She didn't like sleeping up by me. I couldn't get her to move up. Sierra wants to know what my favorite candy is. Chocolate, followed by, I don't know, almost anything. Yes. Annie says her cat sleeps at the foot of her bed. Sierra, I like black licorice, butterscotch, peppermint, chocolate. I'm sick of it too. My favorite is dark chocolate. Yeah, I like Hershey's Kisses. I like another chocolate candy, but I can't afford it. And that's one that's made locally. I can't remember the name of it either. Esther Price, I think it is, or something like that. Dark chocolate is to die for. Another thing good, tells here, another thing good is candied ginger. Andy, how about dark chocolate covered cherries? Or mounds? Because I love coconut too. Reese's peanut butter cups? Yeah, but Reese's Pieces is better because then you don't have to worry about the chocolate melting in your hands. Fresh coconut is good if you grate it yourself. But finding a coconut that still has the water in it around here is impossible because they pre-crack that shell and that makes it dry out. Yep. Oh, malted milk balls are good candy too. Whoppers. I've never been to Hawaii. Oh, did you have you ever tried sprouted coconut? Sprouted coconut's good if it's fresh, but you better eat that quick or maggots get to it. Well, you guys, we're gonna have to cut this loose a little. You weren't really impressed? You thought it looked just like home? Yeah, it looks like summertime at home. But I'm going to cut this short tonight because I do have to get a couple things done before I take Lucy out next time. So everybody have a blessed day, and I'll see you Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.